This is the report of the South Sudan Medical Mission that happened between February the 8th and 12th, 2021. The beginning. The South Sudan Medical Mission was conceived as a result of a conversation between Pastor John Finkbaina of the Ebony Grove Associates Limited and Pastor Mark of Saving the Lost Mission in South Sudan. But Brother John had taken a keen interest in the work being done by Pastor Mark and others in South Sudan and wanted to participate, albeit in a small way. And so he asked, "How can we help? Is there a need that we can meet?" This was a question that Pastor Mark was pleased to be asked, and so he went on to describe the often unmet but dire need for medical assistance that the communities in South Sudan and Reale in particular could benefit from. After that discussion, the die was cast and there was no turning back. That was the beginning. The objectives of the mission. 1. To reach out and to offer medical relief to the community by diagnosing and treating common ailments. 2. To evangelize and spread the love of Christ. And here, the generous donation of Bibles plus audio Bibles in Arabic and Toposa languages from Heaven's Family Bible Distribution Ministry was a key element. To visit and encourage Pastor Mark and his team of missionaries in Reale. And 4. To learn from their experience. The beneficiaries reached. We reached about 500 people, including men, women, and children, in 3 centers. We also visited some sick people in their homes and administered the required medication.
The medical outreach. We drove to a nearby village and set up shop under the elders' tree. Dr. Justus and his team had their work cut out for them. On seeing the Land Cruiser, as we entered the village, children displayed their glee and joy by running after the van. That was when it dawned on me how much the medical camp meant to the people here. No sooner had we finished setting up than the consultation table flooded with people who needed medical attention. They came in the hundreds, men, women, the youth, and children of all ages. Our medical team swung into action and started attending to the needs of the people. Since the doctors needed all the help they could get, everybody in the team quickly got busy either directing people packing medicine in the prescribed doses, administering deworming medicine to the children, among other tasks. After working for hours and attending to about 200 people, it was time to call it a day, the first day. A big part of our mission to Reale was fellowship. Encourage and be encouraged by the church that Pastor Mark started here. The church here defies any description. To start with, the church starts at 9 p.m. and ends anytime past midnight, but before 3 a.m. It is held under open skies, no walls, and consequently no roof. People just sit or stand around makeshift sitting poles where a bonfire is lit at the center. We are told that most times there are over 100 people, mostly women, the youth, and children attending every night. We attended church for 3 of the 4 nights we were there, and we were mesmerized every day by the warmth of the people, the unadulterated joy, and the amazing singing and dancing that we saw there. 3 of the brothers, Josh, Bishop Kennedy, and Jacob, also got an opportunity to share the message of the gospel with the people in those services. We saw a land ravaged by war, people suffering from lack of basic health necessities. Scarcity was evident everywhere. We went, and by the good deeds by the various donor organizations were like water droplets in a dry and thirsty land.
Efforts of the Heavens family, which assisted in donating several boreholes in the community, were very conspicuous and a blessing to the community. Gospel Fire International supported several projects, including water projects, building an accommodation block, building a school, introducing new agricultural practices, among others. The work Pastor Mark and other partners have started is slowly fanning into flame the hope of transformation.
Some of the most glaring challenges were children suffering from acute malnutrition, lack of proper hygiene facilities like toilets, lack of safe drinking water, lack of prenatal and child care services, very high infant mortality rates, lack of family planning services, lack of drugs at the local government clinic, lack of veterinary services, livestock health concerns, need for schools to offer basic education, high HIV prevalence, doctors' observations.
Future plans. Visit again, hopefully with a bigger capacity to deal with more of the needs here. Mobilize others, especially people with skills in the medical, veterinary, farming or agriculture, mechanic, teaching, public health, or just available to visit and lend a helping hand. Support groups that are already working with Pastor Mark in South Sudan.
I would like to give a special thanks to our Ebony Grove Associates patron, Brother John Finkbeiner, for his vision and his role in organizing, as well as his financial contribution, without which this mission would not have happened. We recognize the generous financial partnership of CEIFA, that is Christian Evangelism in Frontier Areas, in purchasing sacks of needed food and covering much of the cost of the team. We are grateful for the contribution of AIM Air. They not only saved valuable times and dollars, but saved a life, because Josh got malaria and had to be moved quickly from Lokichogio, from South Sudan to Eldoret. A hearty thanks to our beloved host, Pastor Mark and his wife, Lorna, Julius and other missionaries in Reale, and to all volunteers and families who sacrificed and gave themselves in service to their brothers and sisters out of their love for Christ. We cannot forget to mention again the Heavens Family, Gospel Fire International, and many others whose lives God will continue to bless for their work among His people.